Hello, my name is Dr. Ray Kennard. I'd like to introduce you or welcome you to MS141 I7, Contemporary College Algebra here at Husson University. I'm the instructor, and I want to go over a few things that are going to be important for us to know about and understand and know where to find them in order to be successful for the 7-week intensive class. The first of which is going to be the syllabus. So let's get to the front page here. The important thing right here off the top of the bat is my email address. This is going to be the way you're going to need to get a hold of me, either through email or it'll also be the same contact information you will use to use Google Hangouts. As we go through here, there's the course description, as you can see. Special note, this is an intensive 7-week online class. You need to work on the material daily. We only have 7 weeks. Normally, we have 16 weeks to complete a course, during which time I, on average, assign 2 to 3 homework assignments over that week. So that leaves us with about 1 homework assignment a day for the 7 weeks in order to get through all the same materials. Some, let's see, important things here. Online course management tools. You guys are going to need to be able to get access to and make sure you know how to use the student portal. This will give you official grades and course enrollment information. You need to know how to get to Google Hangouts and your Husson email address through your Husson email for all communications with me and access to Canvas. And here's a link for Canvas right here. And all of these systems are supported by the Husson IRO with their email address and phone number, which you can use to contact them if you have any problems. The required material for this class is a textbook through Pearson, and it's linked to a suite called My Math Lab. This is already should be paid for through your enrollment fee, and it should show up as an extra fee from the 5th to the 11th of January, as I've been told. As soon as that is gone through and it's paid, you should be able to have complete access to your course and the course materials through Canvas on January 19th, the first day of classes. Also on Canvas, you will find in presentations generated by me or I have found and tailored to this class in either PowerPoint, PDF, or videos such as this one. I suggest reviewing these materials prior to attempting any of the homework. It should be helpful. Some other technology things that you might need is a computer with a stable internet connection. Scientific calculator, not required. You can use the one on your computer, your tablet, what have you. A graphing calculator is fine as well. The course is going to be broken down into several chunks of coursework areas, one of which is the homework. All the homework will be submitted through My Math Lab. I'll show you how to access that and what it will look like. You'll have an unlimited number of attempts to do any of the homework all semester long. However, if you do the homework after it is due, there will be a 10% penalty. That meaning, if you did it all late, it would be at the maximum of 90. However, that is only applied to the questions you have not done before the due date. All the questions you do before the due date, you get full credit for. So that's hopefully helpful. And if you have any questions about that, please feel free to contact me in any form. Also, I am going to make mandatory weekly conferences where we are going to chat briefly, talking 10 or 15 minutes through Google Hangouts via either text chat, video chat, if you have a camera, what have you. This is just a way for me to find out how things are going, connect with you as a student, and you as a student to connect with me as the instructor. Make sure you guys aren't feeling like you're lost, left behind, floating out in the Ethernet somewhere out there. It's just a way to make sure we're all talking and everybody's on the same page. Other portions of the grade will be exams. There are 4 exams, 1 for each major topic. The exams will be opened up and you'll have 3 days to work on them. During the time, you may save and finish it at any other time during that 3 days. However, you can't go back and work on questions you've already submitted. And the exams must be submitted by the deadline. If they're not submitted, you'll either get a 0 or whatever grade you've earned up to that point. Okay, so the breakdown is going to be your homework's going to be about 15% of your grade. Exams will be 80%, and the weekly conferences are like a class participation grade. They're 5%. Other key note is if I don't hear from you, see any work done from you in a week, I will probably mark you as an X grade as per Husson's policy and have you withdrawn from the class. Letter grades are shown right here as their scale. Starts on this page and scrolls over to this one here as well. Everything's subject to change as needed for the scheduling of things. Usually that applies to snow days, what have you. We won't have to worry about that with an online course unless we have a statewide, ice storm again, like in the 80s or 90s, and there's no electricity anywhere. We'll see. Hopefully that doesn't happen. If there is any changes, it's your responsibility to make sure you maintain awareness by keeping track of the Canvas page and checking your email regularly. The rest of the syllabus, which I'm not going to go through per se right now, but you can download from the Canvas course page, goes over all the non-specific general policy rules for Husson University, such as the Student Conduct Code and Title IX things. So if we close this for a second, and let's take a look at Husson's Canvas page. If you guys have never done this before, it's found at husson.infrastructure.com/login. You can put in your username and ID or password and log in. Mine's going to look a little bit different. I'll have a few more options as I am an instructor. And he'll come up to the classes that I have been teaching right now. And let's take a look at the Contemporary College Algebra. This is our class. And as it loads, and as I said, here is the home page, the main body of the syllabus, where you guys can find all of that again. And here is the full link that you can download everything and take a look at. Also, underneath all of this is the homework assignments and their respective due dates are shown right here. Some of these may need to be changed, as I see there's a little bit of a weirdness there on that one. I'll have to go back and check that. All right. Now, how do we get to the access to these homeworks? Well, if we click on My Lab and Mastering, you will get an in-window My Math Lab page here. Wait for it to load. There it is. Okay. And so I have instructor links and you guys will have student links. If mine are still here on your page, you won't be able to actually open up any of these things. But if you click on any one of these things here, My Math Lab Pearson with eText Course Home, you'll get a page that looks very much like this. And let's see if it's going to look similar. It'll probably be a little bit organized, again, slightly different because I have more options than you guys do. And of course, it's going to take a little bit to load without fail. Well, while it's loading, we can still see what this looks like. This is the homework page here. You guys will actually be able to click on these and open up each individual one of these. It tells you the start date and the due dates. And their conference. There's a conference here. Here's an exam down here. And it's opened up on January 27th, and it's not due until the 31st. Okay. On the home page, it will also should show a list of anything that's due shortly and soon. And like I said, you can go back there and look, and you'll see that there are actual homeworks due almost every day, except I think I was kind of you guys. I think you guys have Saturdays off, which is hopefully nice. And most tests are due on a Sunday as well. Let's see. So it gives you the whole weekend to work on those. You can also check your grades through the My Math Lab suite, or you can also look on the Canvas page here. There's a grade book where you guys will be able to look at your grades as well. And this is loading as slow as well. The other thing I wanted to show you, and there they all are, is how to use Hangouts. Well, if you get into my Google and you sign into your Gmail account through the Husson Google account, you should have down here at the bottom this little title right here, and here's a couple of things I've contacted people with. I can click on this search, and I can search for people, and all I have to do is just type in someone's email address that I've spoken with, and click on this, and it'll open up a chat window and invite them immediately to chat. And we can change this contact through either a web page by clicking on the web page, or the text, or send them an email. And that's one of the ways that you'll be able to find me. If my little title here is green and you've added me, you should be good to go. In a little while, I'll show you some more stuff about my Math Lab. But until then, I'll talk to you later.